what is Bitcoin Pizza Day? It's an important milestone in the history of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is obviously the most important cryptocurrency in the world. According to people like me, it's the only one that matters, so we don't really care what the other ones are doing. But this one is important for pretty much everything in the history of cryptocurrency. So what happened in 2010? That was 14 years ago, okay? And on the 22nd of May of 2010, this guy was a Bitcoin original cypherpunk, you could call him, and he came up with a method to mine more Bitcoin using graphics cards. Up until that point, people were only using their CPUs, their computers, to mine Bitcoin. So this guy basically created an order of magnitude greater method to mine more Bitcoin for himself. Obviously, like we say, it's free for all, it's PvP. Mining is very antagonistic, so more to him. But it was too early in the history of Bitcoin for someone to have tens of thousands of Bitcoins where the other people only had a few hundred. So Satoshi himself politely asked him to spread some of those tens of thousands of Bitcoin that he had to the community somehow. And Laszlo came up with the idea, okay, I'll just buy pizza. I will post in our forum, Bitcoin Talk forums. That's where all the Bitcoiners were hanging out back then. And he said, okay, I will buy some pizza. Nobody showed up to get his thousands of Bitcoins for like a month. So I'm not sure how much he put in originally, but his second best offer was 10,000 Bitcoin. Okay, and someone eventually took up that offer. He said, okay, you know what, I will ring up your local pizza place, you will send them the address, and I will pay for it, and you will send me the Bitcoin. And he ended up paying 10,000 Bitcoin for these two pizzas specifically. And this is his family. He posted it on the group, on the forum, and it's an important milestone in the history of Bitcoin. Why? Because it was the first real-world transactions. Up until then, they were only amongst themselves, among enthusiasts, among basically collectors. People were just collecting it, mining it. It didn't have any real value. But this is where it intersected with the real world, and it became actual currency. Because that's what currency is. Someone said, okay, I want to offer something in real life for your Bitcoin. 10,000 Bitcoin right now, it's about 70 million euro, you could say, dollars, something like that. So back then it only cost about $30. The equivalent price for today it's fun to calculate, but it was 14 years ago, and back then it didn't have that much value. So this is his kid, like in this classic photo with a pizza. And after that, we did Bitcoin meetups, and on the 22nd of May, we have pizza in honor of that event. This is Laszlo himself celebrating in some meetup a few years later, and that's what all the Bitcoiners are doing. So this was from last year. We did the same thing in Athens. This was our pizza day in Athens. These are some photos that we took. And this is in Athens. All of the cryptocurrency communities basically are gathered to have a nice time. NFT guys, you know, Solana, Ethereum, pretty much everyone. And we gather up and do a Bitcoin meetup. We have, this is funny, we have like a custom t-shirt, and we'll try to commemorate that event and basically have a good time, talk about Bitcoin, have some pizza, and talk about how it changes basically every life that it touches. And these are some custom designs. This is one of the t-shirts. We did two designs, which are going to be available for in this style. Every attendee can order that one online. We will be able to give that QR code, that link to the attendees. We're expecting about 100 people in Athens, mostly Greeks, obviously, but we have plenty of expats. and plenty of people, English-speaking people, talking in our groups. And these are the details. We, like as you've seen, these guys organize these events. Pizza DAO. They give some money so that we can do some give some pizza free. This is the fourth time that it's happening, so it's pretty much becoming quite organized. And that's the event. Basically, it's happening tomorrow on the 22nd, and you're free to come and enjoy and get some pizza and free drinks. Okay, thanks everyone.